Welcome to Eat Up, my fine food-loving friends. That's right, it is me, Don Sugats, the Brooklyn icon, the Italian-American dream, the mate of Port Richey, Florida, the King City of Florida, Don Sugats. And we're on Eat Up today. And for today, I'll show you guys how to make Sunday sauce. And it's going to be gourlame all the way, baby. So we're back. So the first thing we're going to do, right, with the sauce, right, Sunday sauce. And again, we've all seen Goodfellas, right? We've all seen them making the sauce in the cell, right? And they cutting the garlic up with razor blades so it's nice and thin, and it emulsifies when you put it into the pot and into the hot oil. I go one step further though. I put it in a blender with some olive oil, some fresh basil, and a little bit of crushed red pepper, and I'm going to mix that up right now. And I do this this is the way I like it, this is the way I was taught. And how much olive oil? Not much, like maybe a quarter of a cup. How much red pepper? You don't have to put the red pepper if you don't want to. This is all according to you. How much or how little? How much do you like? How much do you not like? It's very much, we've all seen the meme, right? Italian people cook, we add spices until the angels tell us it's enough, right? It really is that way. It's enough when you think it's enough. You know the people that you're cooking for. You know yourself, how you like things to be, and that's how it's going to be. There's no, a quarter cup tablespoon. It's eyeballed, and you only know that by doing it. And you can't mess up sauce. Too bad. And if you do, it's just a learning experience. It's the only way you know is by doing it. And same thing with garlic. We're using some minced garlic here in the jar because it's easier. And you see I got a nice big teaspoon of that, right? It's almost a tablespoon size. Why? Because I like garlic. All right? If you don't like garlic, don't put that much. But you see, that's what we did there, right? And so I got the olive oil in there. How much fresh basil? However much you want, right? Again, we're using a lot because these are the things that I love. And this is what this is what makes the difference for the sauce. We're going to turn it on, and now we want to mix. And honestly, if you see mix isn't enough, then just change the speeds until you start to see that stuff move around, because every blender is different. If you see the stuff's a little too thick and it's not cutting up the way you want it to, it's easy. Way to fix it. Put a little bit more olive oil in it, right? We might have to take a little bit of a spoon here and just mix it up a little bit. This way you make sure the blades are. You know your equipment. You know what you're dealing with. I'm using someone else's blender. And let's try it. Yeah, perfect. And there you go. Right? That's going to go right into the pot. All right? We'll be right back. All right, so we have our emulsion going on here in the bottom of the pot. I'm just stirring just to make sure that nothing burns in the meanwhile while I'm talking to you guys. And again, the stuff that you see me do today on this for this Sunday sauce, and again, there's no meat in it, so it's sauce. If there's meat in it, it's gravy. If you call it something different, I don't care. Don't tell me. I use science. Science dictates. Meat is a gravy. Even if it's Sunday gravy with tomato gravy, it's fine. It's a red gravy. It's a red sauce. You can have a brown gravy for your roast beefs and stuff, or for your turkeys. Don't come to me with that. That's not what we're here for, okay? So this is ready to go here. What I'm going to do is now I'm going to start putting in my tomatoes, sauce and such. All right, so I'm just using Hunt's. This is what was on sale at Publix. Everything I got here that we're using today, it's from Publix. It's a can of sauce, and I'll show you the size of the can so you know. And it's, what is that? It's a 30-ounce can, right? And then we have the puree. Anyone can try that? Now, you can use the diced tomatoes, the crushed tomatoes. Excuse me. I don't, because it's a texture thing. And again, you know yourself what you like and don't like. I don't like those chunks of tomatoes. That's just me. And again, that's how I was raised when my grandmother made sauce. This is how she made it. You might do something different. You could substitute whatever you want. That's fine. That doesn't mean it's right. It just means that's what's right for you, okay? And then I take a can of tomato paste and we put that in here. And then I'm going to show you the trick we do with the cans. Let me get this all out here. And right now my heat is on a low heat. This got hot really fast, which is fine. I like slow and low anyway on my heat. I'll, when I make a sauce or gravy at home, I'll put it in a slow cooker on low and let that cook for 12, 24 hours. It doesn't matter to me. It's not going to burn as long as I'm watching it and you're stirring it every once in a while. It's going to come out gourmet. So we have all that stuff in there. I'll show you guys real quick what we do here. You get your hot water, right? And you have your can of paste. Abby calls this the swish, swish, swoosh, right? So we just fill that with hot water. Turn it off, we stir it. You want to get all that essence, right? Everything that's in this paste, you want to get that into your sauce. All right. And you're going to stir it vigorously. You see how hot I'm stirring it here? I'm basically going by like how much is left on my spoon. And when the spoon is kind of clear, that I know I'm going to be good. Or you can tell by the sound that the can is making as it hits the side of the can. There's nothing else in there, right? We go right to our sauce. We swish. You can take the spoon and stir it, it's fine too. And then we're gonna go the same thing over to here. And see how nice and clean that can is right now? And we're gonna swish. And we're gonna just pour this right back into our pot. Okay. All right, so we did our swish swish pour, right? And I got the heat right now at about a medium, and I'm stirring it. You see how I'm stirring? I'm making sure right now I want no lumps, because again, I know what we like, and we don't like lumps, so it's gotta be smooth, and the people I'm making this for want it that way too, so that's how it's gonna be. All right, so now we're gonna get to the spice part. And we gotta add the spice, girls, right? Ginger and sporty and scary and baby and posh. Is that all of them?
No.
No, that's not them? Okay. So, and again, there's no exact measurement. It's what you think should go in there. The only exact measurement is gonna be the one thing that I tell you, this is what this should be. Other than that, it doesn't matter. It's what you like. You might be like, oh my God, I don't like crushed red pepper. Don't put it. It's that simple. If you do, put it. If you like cayenne, put it. Put everything in here but carrots, okay? Who are you people putting carrots in your sauce? Stop it. Stop it. So again, it's what you like, right? I know my father-in-law here, I'm making this one, he likes it a little spicy. So we've got that. We got some rosemary, right? We like rosemary. She's one of my favorite cousins. We got some Italian seasoning. And again, how much? How much do you think you need of it? You see, I'll go back and I'll put it again because I didn't think I got enough. Right, we got some onion powder. Because you notice there was no onion in my emulsion. If you like onion like that much that you want it, put it in that emulsion in that first step of the blender, and that's where you're gonna go with it, okay? Again, unless you want chunks. If you want chunks, that's fine. This is just, it's the way I do it. That's what we're doing here today. You do it however you do it. You do what you do, I do what I do, and you know what? The food's delicious. So we got some parsley, right? The fresh basil's already in here. You smell that already. Now, did I put the garlic? No. We're gonna put the garlic, right? Yes, more garlic, yes. Why? Because I know, that's why. All right? So now we got all that. All right, so just a little bit of salt. I don't like salt. I never liked a lot of salt. That was just the way my grandmother always cooked. She didn't use salt. We don't use a lot of it. And then some black pepper. How much? Not much. That's how much, not much. Now at this point, if you wanted to add more garlic, you can, okay? I'm not. But if you wanted to, if you had a couple of cloves that you had cut up nice, like into little chunks or nice and minced, toss them. It's not gonna hurt anything. You could do it, okay? Now, this is the secret ingredient. This spice that I'm gonna show you guys right now goes into almost every single thing that I cook. And it's the secret as to why my sauce is so good. And it's dehydrated soup greens. I don't know who these people are at Spice Farms. They don't pay me to say it. They didn't give me this. I bought this off of Amazon. You could get it at ShopRite if you're in the Northeast, right? The ShopRite brand is good. This is the secret to the sauce. It really is. It gives it such a nice flavor, right? And we got the, oh, this one's not open yet, so we got a brand new one here today. There we go. It's because my assistant's not here to help me. All right, you see, I'm just gonna put it in. Again, how much? I don't know, it's different every time, all right? The other thing I'm gonna put, and a lot of people might not do this, I'm putting a little cheese in here to cook, right? Why? Because I like it that way. How much? I don't know, a quarter of the jar. Is that too much cheese? No, it isn't. What are you, communist or something? And we're gonna stir, and then we're gonna go for the last ingredient. And you see, I'm just stirring it. I'm just getting it nice. Pot's a little warm. I'm gonna make it just a little hotter. Right. What I want with this pot is when I start to see the bubbles and it's like that hot molten lava coming up and burning my skin, where I need to go to the burn unit. That's when I turn it down to simmer, and it's gonna sit on the simmer. All right. So we're just gonna put this over here now. And then finally, we have the thing that everyone, no one really knows about, but they should. We're gonna put, it looks to be about 1/8 of a cup of sugar, right? I got a quarter a cup measuring cup here. We couldn't find the 1/8, so we got halfway. That's gonna go in to the sauce. Why? It'll cut out the acidity of it, and it's gonna just bring out an awesome, awesome flavor from all the spices. All right, trust your Uncle Stugatz. I'm not steering you wrong with this. Let me tell you, you single guys out there, you make this for a lady. Come on, you know what I mean? We're not messing around here. She'll see that you're serious. She'll know that you're the type that could take care of a family. You make this for her. All right, we're just gonna stir it. Now, once I think it's stirred nice, we're gonna let it sit until it starts to bubble. When those big bubbles come up, like I said, they look like lava, it can go down to a simmer. And then it's gonna sit like that for another 30 minutes. Every 15, 20 minutes, you come over, you give a stir like that. All right, just like this. And you're gonna be good. All right, so we're just about ready to wrap this up here. The sauce looks amazing. It smells amazing. It's been stirred. In fact, if you see, when you get to this point where you think, it's kind of done, if you see that it's too thick or if it reduced down too much, just add some water as you go along. It's gonna be fine, and stir it. It's gonna be fine. You're not gonna hurt anything. It's gonna be perfect. But again, for this batch of sauce, I know it's going in the freezer. When it comes out of the freezer, you know it's gonna have that little bit of moisture to it once it's defrosted. So I know it's gonna be perfect for when my in-laws go and they eat this. So we're gonna do a little taste test here, right? We got a little bit of the nice bread. Now let's do this. Oh, look at that. Is that gourmet right there? That is delicious. There it is. Sunday sauce. If you want to throw meatballs in there, if you brown them, throw them in. You're not gonna do anything. Same thing with your sausage, right? Your sausage that you love, the hot sausage, you brown it, you throw it in, you let it sit for 10, 15 minutes. I'm gonna back up because I don't wanna get a hot bubble of sauce on me because it burns like the mother, you know? And there you have it. Sunday sauce, perfecto. I want to thank you for watching. Enjoy it. If you're a vegan, here you go. You got sauce. I don't want to see ragu on someone's counter for a holiday. All right, you know what I mean? Yeah. So then we'll wrap this up right here. We're gonna let this sit for another few minutes, and I'll package it up and let it cool. Put it in the freezer. Until next time, I've been Don Stugatz, the real mayor of Port Richey, Florida, the King City of Florida, Port Richey, baby, beautiful metropolis of Port Richey, the Florida World Champ of Florida. Until next time, I've been support your local food banks. I do it. I forgot to say it. I've been keep meaning to say it. Support your local food banks. Until next time, keep banging, baby. Hey, how you doing? That's right, it's me, it's Don Stugatz. Thanks for watching our latest video. If you like what you see, hit the subscribe button. This way you get alerted to when we put out a new video. And make sure you check out all our other videos, including the other series that we do, like Kitchen Hacks, Day Drinking, Eat Out, or Eat Up, whichever you want. All right there for you. So keep banging it.